say it's the Hood CNN with your favorite Hood reporter, the Prime Minister of Hood Education, Dr. Monroe. Because I got a PhD in common sense and I'm a 5-star general. Y'all sit tight. I got to go check my settings real quick on Facebook, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. Let's go. Let's get this thing set up. Y'all bear with me for a second. Okay. All right. Let's make sure we got it. Okay. Hold on a second, man. Top of the evening to you. Top of the. Hold on, let me, because my thing is messing up on me. Okay, that's not gonna work. Hold on, drop my phone. Y'all, hold on just a second. Let me get this thing set up so it is not moving. There we go. All right, I think I got it right. Top of the evening to you. Man, I'm getting ready to hit some appointments. Got to do what I got to do, and then I got a pachyderm meeting later on this afternoon. Bear with me. Let's make sure that we're situated. All right, top of the evening to you, man. I'm in the car. I want to thank everybody for the outpouring of support that I got yesterday after I spoke in Commissioner's Court. And for those that are new to me, I have two different ways of coming to you. I can come on my War Zone podcast, or I can come on what I call the Hood CNN. And the Hood CNN is just when I choose any way that I choose to. Normally, if I think that the video is going to be hot, and what I mean by hot, I may use language that is inappropriate, then I'll put up a viewer discretion tag to make sure that you don't have the kids in the room, or you may want to put on your headphones or something. But I don't think this video is going to be like that. I went to Commissioner's Court yesterday to support my friends, to support some good friends of mine that were downtown protesting, the election results. And I found voter fraud myself, over the years, that verifiable. I've found it, and it is what it is. Those that don't believe it's going on, that's fine. But for those that'll say, well, you have no proof, yes, I do, because I turned it over to the Harris County District Attorney as well as the county attorney, and it was ignored, and I understand the reasons why it was ignored. But a lot of people ask me, in the inboxes, why I don't like Rodney Ellis. And, I don't have a personal dislike for Rodney. I don't know him on a personal level, and I don't want to know him on a personal level. I don't deal with people that are shady in any capacity. I don't like him on a political level because he's not good for people. Not just black people, but any type of people, any race of people. He's not good. He's self-serving. He only cares about him and his family and lining his pockets. My community has been, there's a lot that's been taken from my community over the years. A lot of things that have gone on, and Ellis has been at the forefront of it. And I just don't like the things that he does. Like right now, I just saw that the city council member Carolyn Shabazz just tagged an item in city council. They want to take a street in Third Ward, which is Blodgett, and they want to turn it from 4 lanes into 2 lanes and put bike lanes. We don't need any more bike lanes in the city. We don't need any more bike lanes in the county. I think most of our parks you can go and ride your bike in, but creating these bike lanes for what? We need money to help people get back on their feet. We need, the county especially, to make sure that these people get the funding that they need to replace their homes from the freeze, from Harvey. You still have people whose houses have not been fixed from Hurricane Harvey. So, I'm really not one of those guys that's big on spending money on things that we really don't need at this moment. If Rodney Ellis, County Commissioner Precinct 1, loves to ride his bicycle and wants to ride it, well, ride your damn bike. But you don't have to keep messing up these streets, putting in these bike lanes. It's really a waste of, county taxpayer money. We need to be making sure that we spend our money to shore up our law enforcement. Right now, Harris County is very, very unsafe. So we need to put our money into law enforcement. And for those that think that the police department, especially on the county level, was not defunded, you're crazy. Yes, it was. Hidalgo and Ellis and Garcia are the perfect storm when it comes to keeping poor people poor. They want people to continue to be dependent on the government to take care of all their necessities, when in all actuality, I tell my people on a daily, man, if you're able to get up and go to work, get your behind up and go to work. Nobody should be taking care of you for free. And that's the way that I'm built. But Rodney Ellis is a totally different beast. He's a totally different beast. And somebody told me last night, man, Mickey Leland would be proud of you. Ellis is not good, like I said, for people. He's not good for people. And what we have to stop doing, especially in the African American community, is voting these people back in that don't do jack for us. But yet, once we vote them back in, we start complaining about what they're not doing. And Ellis is one of those guys. You use our community for well over a year to hide your stolen art that you got. If the art wasn't stolen or whatever, why would he go and get 4 of the most expensive attorneys in town and put them on retainer fees? You see what I'm saying? You used our community to hide your stolen art. You've not done anything to actually help Precinct 1. The crime in Precinct 1 is through the roof. It's just so much. There's nothing that I can see that they've done to make sure that they address flooding. And I'm just sick of Rodney Ellis, who sits in Commissioner's Court like he is an emperor, and everybody else is beneath him. Well, guess what, Ellis? Nobody's beneath you, my friend. You're trash to me. You are trash to me, Rodney Ellis. And it is what it is. So, for those that want to say voter fraud is not real, I tell you, do some research on the Texas Organizing Project. Top. I want you to go and look at Rodney Ellis's campaign reports, his campaign treasury reports. I want you to look at that. You got to follow the money. And I want you to see how much money he gave the top over the years. I want you to understand something. Like yesterday, those people were out protesting, and especially the guys from the Chronicle, they were trying to figure out if the people that were protesting were paid. The difference does it make if they were paid or if they weren't paid. That's my opinion, because you're paying the people from top to come into Commissioner's Court to support you on the BS. Do you remember, Mr. Ellis, that the Latino woman made a mistake and got caught on camera and admitted that you made a call and wanted them over there? You know, these people are supporting stuff that they don't know nothing about. But yet they're questioning whether protesters have been paid. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I don't care if they were paid or not. I went down there to support my friends, and along the way, we ended up with a hot mic, and I gave it to them. So if you are new to me, you know, and it's like people are like, man, this man is going viral. You know, I go viral all the time because sometimes I expose corruption. Sometimes it's the things that I say, you know, but the bottom line is I'm genuine and I'm just not blowing smoke. I'm not blowing smoke. Rodney Ellis is afraid of me, and he'll just walk around, especially when he has a security. Oh, I'm not afraid of Gary Monroe. Yes, you are. You scared of me, boy. And you a boy to me, Ellis. You trash to me. Ellis don't want no smoke with me. Ain't a public official in Harris County want no smoke with me. You don't know how I'm going to come. You don't know what I'm going to throw out there in the public. You know, and people like, man, you need to be careful. You know, they might try to do you something. Well, the way that I'm built, the way that I live, you get one shot at greatness. But if you miss your shot, you're going to have some problems. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just not the guy showing up and just running his mouth. I can back up everything that I say. I can prove everything that I say. And I've done it over and over and over again. You know, we don't need a Rodney Ellis, you know, the Rodney Ellis is, you know, in office to act like they're representing us. And then when people come down there to speak to him like yesterday, you're ignoring these people. You're sitting on your phone, playing on your phone. You and Adrian Garcia sitting there playing on your phone. And that's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Ellis, to me, is neither Republican nor Democrat. He's a clown. And I'm not taking it back. Rodney Ellis is nothing more than a rodeo clown to me. And it is what it is. We don't see this man in our community. The only time you see Ellis is when it's getting close to election time, when he got to get out and stomp for his friends, or he's out campaigning for himself. Outside of that, you don't see Rodney Ellis in Precinct 1. He has not done jack shit for Precinct 1. At the end of the day, he's hurt our community more than he's ever helped it. I can tell you that. And a lot of people who can't say what they say publicly want him gone. Now, I want to address that. People like, man, you come so real and so raw with it. I understand where we are as a country right now. I understand that certain ethnicities will be attacked because they bring up certain subject matter. So let's just cut to the chase and just give it to you the way that you need to hear it so that you can understand it. When white people bring up something right now, depending on what it is, they're going to get called racist. They're going to get called this. They're going to get called that. And I've sat and I've watched this for a minute. And you know what? When you say the wrong thing, people want to cancel you. Well, guess who I am not? I am not Nick Cannon. I am not Kyrie Irving. I am not Kanye West. The stuff that I bring up and I have to speak on it, you're not going to cancel me. You can't. I work for myself. And there's nothing that you can do to stop me from working for myself. Nothing. So what I do a lot of days is I speak for the voiceless. I speak for the people who feel they can't step out there and say what they want to say. I speak for the people who work for the government entities who can't say what they want to say. I speak for the elected officials who feel the same way that I feel, but they can't say what they want to say. So I get to say it for them. And some days I'm human, and I just say exactly what's on my mind. And a lot of people ask all the time, man, do you write your speeches? And I don't write anything. I'm fact-based. I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about and can prove it. But I speak from my heart. And that's how I am. And from my heart, I despise Rodney Ellis with a passion. This is a clown that does nothing more than manipulate older people and church people to get their votes so that he can stay in office and continue to make money the ways that he makes it. Or we've dug off into his money. He uses your taxpayer money on a daily basis to play the stock market. Man, this man spends 200,000 a day playing the stock market with your tax money. But yet when we need something fixed, like I'm in precinct 1 right now, and I can't show you because I'm using my StreamYard, but I just had to slow down because I was about to tear the axle off my car. Off my car, just driving down the street. In our community, it's hell to be poor. And in our community, when you're afraid to speak up, I speak for the white people that feel that they're going to be attacked and they're going to say that they're racist. I speak for the immigrant people who feel that they will be deported if they raise too much hell. I speak for the black people who have been neglected and that these elected officials don't do anything for. I speak for the community as a whole. And nobody will shut me up at all. So I have a major announcement after Thanksgiving, and I'm going to leave it right there. And we are going to we're gonna shake this thing up. I'm gonna tell you what America needs right now, and make sure you spread this across all your platforms. And by the way, for those that own the Truth platform, I don't know the exact name of it, but my good friend Kristen Martin sent me the information last night. I'm now on Truth. I'll be communicating with you guys on that platform also. What America needs right now is they need somebody who's embedded in the community. What America needs right now is a voice that can unify, that can unite. That's what America needs. America, the division, and it's always going to be division because there are people working behind the scenes that need the division in order to keep making the money that they make. Harris County needs a superhero. Harris County needs somebody who doesn't want to get rich but just wants to do the work. Harris County needs somebody to come through and expose all of this corruption that is going on. So any politician that's corrupt, you on my radar, and I'm going to expose you. I am going to expose you. And as far as Rodney Ellis, what Precinct 1 needs is your trifling ass gone. What Harris County needs is Felina Hidalgo to finally be indicted. You got people that are going to jail on a daily basis for BS charges. And this woman was involved in a conspiracy to steal $11 million from Harris County taxpayers, and yet we fighting around with the case. There's more than enough probable cause to arrest her. You've arrested her 3 staffers. It's probable cause to arrest her. I'm not gonna stay on here long because I'm almost at my appointment, but I'm just letting you know. Rodney Ellis, I despise you, you dirty son of a bitch. I despise you. But you know what? We have to learn how to beat the referees. You probably think I'm crazy when I say that, but I played on a state championship football team, 1985 Yates Lions. We broke the state scoring record that year, but in our first few games, we knew that the refs were not on our side. So the thing our coach told us, and I teach it to people every day in business, in sports, the only way that you can beat the referee, you got to keep scoring. You got to keep scoring. Mr. Ellis, I'm preparing to beat the referees with you. I am preparing to send your ass home. Send you home and get you out of politics for good. Now, we need every tax-paying citizen to come out when Ellis runs in the primary. Don't even let his ass get out the primary. Don't let him get out the primary. And then if he makes it to the general, we take care of his ass then. We take care of his ass. I'm not going to stay long. I'll be back later on today. But like I said, I got a pachyderm meeting tonight. But on a daily basis, I'm out in my community and I'm working, helping my people. Don't nobody call Rodney Ellis for help. They call Travis McGee. They call Larry McKenzie. They call Gary Monroe. And we don't have no help in our community in Precinct 1. So I'm going to leave you with this. And I know every last one of you really wish that you could say it. You're probably at work or whatever you're doing in your life. Fuck you, Rodney Ellis. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, big dog. Fuck you.